Welcome back to Don't Starve. Shipwrecked, this is Rantry. We are going to mine up some gold really fast and eat up some food to make some inventory room and also not starve. If you are an observant person, or even if you're not, because it's fairly obvious, WOODLEGS is moving awfully fast. I have decided to change up the format, at least for this episode, and if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know, and we'll see what happens. But basically, this is post commentary. So I record the episode, I speed it up 2 times, and then I record commentary over it at the end as I'm kind of rewatching it back. There's a few reasons for this. That might sound weird, but one, I think my gameplay is better when I don't have to think about what to say during playing, and hopefully there'll be a lot less hemming and hawing and half-finished thoughts, and I'll be on one train of thought and then the game will distract me and I'll think, oh, I need to do this instead, and never finish the original thought and going to something completely different. So it may cut down on that. And the other reason is that I got some positive feedback for the longer episodes. However, some people liked it, some people didn't, basically. And doing it this way, speeding it up, allows me to have half-hour episodes which are palatable for everyone to watch, but also cram a lot more action and a lot more getting stuff done into a single episode, which will lend itself to hopefully more productive episodes and also possibly longer, more than 1 year long series. I've done just basically a year with Milani, Warley, and Wilbur, and a lot of people are saying, oh, hopefully this will be a long-term episode, and I'm not really planning on doing really long-term stuff until full release, and then I'll, join Reign of Giants world with a shipwrecked world, make a big base, try and survive for literally as long as I can. So anyways, but I can pack a little bit more time, at least than 1 year, into this WOODLEGS playthrough by doing this format where I speed up the video twice as fast. So, with all that said and being out of the way, what I'm doing here, so my inventory management is atrocious. I really need to learn that, and if I was smart when I made that science machine back there, I probably would have made a chest as well. Although I'm probably trying to get wood to make a chest, because I don't have wood. That's another failing of mine, is that I never seem to end up getting enough wood, and by the time I build a base, I don't have a chest to put all my extra crap in. Looking at this island, it's a pretty good starting island. We got some spiders. We do have quite a bit of resources here to build up our base. The monkeys, if you've watched my other games, you know that I love monkeys. I think they're one of the best resources. However, as you will see, setting up a base on a monkey island and also trying to gather resources from that island before you kind of have the monkeys managed is a pain. Because I can't even go chop down a tree without the monkeys, coming and stealing all the stuff that I want to harvest. So a smarter idea would have been to go to a different island and harvest all the resources that I need to get chests and different things, and especially if you're going to live on an island with monkeys, having a chest somewhere with a monkey ball in it, tearing down the monkey huts and building them all around that chest with the monkey ball is a great idea. I'm just checking out the island here and looking at making sure, I have different spiders and different resources to keep me afloat. But you can give the monkeys a banana as always, and they won't pick up your stuff. So I was cutting trees and got a banana. So yeah, wood is one of the things that I really lack. I just never seem to cut enough wood before I start to make my base. I mean, we're only on day 5, and I'm trying to make the base here, but as you'll see, the monkeys really make it a little more difficult to get the base up and running fast. You can't just go harvest resources willy-nilly as you want to, because they will obviously steal all of it. But I'll learn later that now with the current build, and this may have been true also with the Wilbur versus the Volcano build, but I was only playing Wilbur for that update, so I didn't get to check out how any other characters reacted to monkeys with that update until now. But if you give one of them a banana, they will basically treat you like Wilbur. So as they steal your stuff, if you give one of them a banana, they will all start to just shower you with their gifts. And here I'm starting to realize, oh man, yeah, woodlegs on land, the sanity drain is a little more dire than I realized. Build a fire pit here, cook up some seaweed because my hunger is starting to fail. And yeah, just trying to struggle against these monkeys and get a base set up while you can't freely harvest resources is kind of a pain. In the future, if I want to set up on an island with monkeys, I will. I'll gather more resources during the on islands where there are no monkeys. But I do want to get Monkey Ball up and running so that I can get them distracted, and that means getting 4 snake skin. Let's see, we'll give one of these guys a banana, so they will quit bothering me and picking up all my stuff. But we've got to get 4 snake skin, so I'm looking around for bushes, viney bushes that will spawn snakes. I found some, but also snakes have had some changes in this Release the Quacken update. They do not always guaranteed drop anything, and it can take a little while to get the snake. Like that one right there did not drop anything, so it can take a little while to gather up snakeskin, which I never thought. After my last playthrough, I just had snakeskin coming out of my ears constantly. Be careful with the poisonous snakes. Obviously, kite them well, but we got a poison gland for our trouble. Monkeys still following me around, but I think they're still under the influence of the banana. But the overall goal here is to use the monkeys for a resource. Yeah, my sanity drain. Got to get off that land when you're woodlegs. Camping, making base on an island where there's a pond or some sort of inland water that you could maybe go stand on your boat at night or something would be a good idea. I do have a mangrove on this island that's, you know, it comes relatively close to my base. And so I may be able to just kind of park a boat here on the edge of this mangrove and hang out there all night for sanity. I may make like an obsidian fire pit or something on the edge because I want to be able to like light my boat and just hang out on it at night. But yeah, so the overall goal here is to get a chest, build a chest, which I'm doing right now. Oh no, I'm trying to make a rowboat because yeah, the sea legs boat is so slow. It's still in your best interest when you start off to just go ahead and make up a faster boat right off the bat and a fast sail like the cloth sail. But I need an alchemy engine to do that. Just chopping every bush, trying to find snakeskin, gathering up bamboo for my cloth sail. I just need 1 more snakeskin. I've got 3 snakeskin. I can make a silly monkey ball with 4 snakeskin and a banana. And I think it also takes maybe rope or 2, or it takes something else, maybe twigs. I can't remember. But you definitely need 4 snakeskin and 1 banana. Did that snake just spawn out of a berry bush? So anyways, the goal is to get all the monkeys hovered around a silly monkey ball in a chest and that way I can have kind of free run of the island to gather up what I need. See that monkey just stole my last. That monkey just stole the last snake skin that I needed. And if I was smart, I probably would have hammered down one of those monkey huts, because I have so many. I have too many. But if I hammer one down, it will give me bananas. And if I just gave those monkeys bananas, they would throw all of the stuff that they had collected to me, and I'd be able to get that snake skin back and go ahead and make the silly monkey ball. Alright, so we got our boat crafted. I would like to have crafted a cloth sail for it, but you need an alchemy engine to do that. And I have the means to I have the gold at least to make an alchemy engine. But I started worrying about my hunger. You can see that I'm about to starve. Also, my sanity is not great. So I thought, oh, I'll go over to this other close by island, see if I can harvest up some food like limpets and sanity producing items like seashells. And this is where I'm just kind of starting to realize that, being on the island where, oh yeah, I know I missed that message in a bottle. Being on an island where monkeys are uncontrolled, basically, and trying to gather resources there while you build your base is not a good idea. You want to go to a different island and gather resources, because the monkeys are just a pain. 2, I should have just gone ahead and built, chopped down trees, got boards, and built a chest for myself as well as for the monkeys. From the wood on that other island to the north. I can't, right now I'm just struggling. I'm like, I want to cut down trees, I need wood, I need to make a chest, blah, blah, blah. My hunger is really suffering, so here I'm gonna try and make a crock pot. But the coconuts on the palm trees do have food value, so cut down the palm tree instead of burning it. But then I decided, whatever, I just need charcoal right now. Burn it all. And burn this one, and hope that it doesn't catch this pig house on fire. I stand next to it with a hammer. In case it starts smoldering, I can hammer it down and gather up the resources. But I couldn't have anyways, because my inventory is so poor. Inventory management is so poor. So yeah, best thing to do here would have been to go to the northern island where there are no monkeys. The island that's just across there's a little kind of river in between this island and one to the north. And harvest wood there and come back and make a chest or two to dump off all the stuff that I don't need in my inventory. My sanity's going bad, but I can go ahead and prototype some stuff. Go ahead and get a crock pot up and running. I'm gonna put my palm tree hut in the middle, as I always like to do. So I'll put my crock pot over on this side. And now we probably need to work on an alchemy engine. I don't have enough, don't have enough cut stone apparently. But once I can get the monkeys under control, this is gonna be a good island. I just, I don't know, maybe from the last playthrough I was used to playing Wilbur. And, you know, the monkeys just weren't as much of an issue. So I may have forgotten. Oh, yeah, they're gonna steal all my stuff. And I won't be able to harvest anything without them stealing it. Yeah, I need to get an alchemy engine up so we can go ahead and make our cloth sail and honestly everything else that we need. Still, I only have 3 snake skin. But, let's see, we need some more, we need some more logs for boards. We need 4 boards to make an alchemy engine. And I'm still worried about my hunger. I mean, man, my hunger is so low. I know that if I turn this guy into a werepig and beat him down, he'll give me 2 meat and a pig skin. And there we go. Get that pig skin, and now I can go ahead and make a meaty stew. And that will take care of my hunger for a while. And I was debating on I didn't know exactly what a recipe would be for a meaty stew, but I knew if I made 2 regular meats and 2 monster meats, it would have at least a chance, if not a guarantee, of coming out monster lasagna. And I didn't want to waste the 2 large meats from the only pig man I have on this island on a monster lasagna, so I need filler. And what better filler than an egg? So I was pretty sure that if I made, yeah, that should make a meaty stew. So, anyways, we'll wait for our meaty stew to cook, and now we still have the problem of getting enough logs to make the boards for our alchemy engine. Need 16 logs to make 4 boards, because the boards cost 4 apiece, 4 logs apiece. And I can't, I feel like I'm shooting myself in the foot here because I cannot cut down trees with all of the monkeys there. So we're gonna go ahead and go back over to the northern island, but as you'll see, night just started and I've got a 12% torch. So whenever you're low on your torch, I'm hopping on the boat to slightly reduce the sanity drain. 4%, 3%, 2%. I'm just waiting until Charlie almost is ready to hit me and then turning on the torch and then turning it back off again. And she got me once. That could have been the death of me, but I had to do that torch switching at night. And this is where I'm realizing, oh, Woodlegs' sanity drain is a huge problem. I spent so much time on land looking for stuff, trying to deal with monkeys, trying to deal with my inventory. I've really just... This is not a bad start, but I've made it bad for myself. Partially because I don't know, I'm not used to the character. So a good idea, now what I'm thinking is I've got to get renewable sanity going. And there are a couple ways to do that. One, I was thinking I might explore until I find a swamp, because swamps grow green mushrooms quite a bit more than anywhere else. You can find them in jungles as well. But green mushrooms, when cooked, will restore 15 sanity per, which is fantastic. But right now, it's an emergency. I've just got to pick all the flowers that I possibly can. Flowers give you 5 sanity back per one that you pick. And if I can go ahead and get my garland went bad. Did I already make a... Yeah, I already made a garland. They go bad relatively quick. So... Oh, still trying to get that snake skin. And I would sure love just one more snake skin for days. It's been 5 days, I think. We started the video on day 3. It's been 5 days. I can't find one snake skin. But as you can see, picking these flowers has gotten me out of danger of the nightmare monsters, which aren't a huge threat if you can up your sanity again. And you know, sometimes they're a good way to farm nightmare fuel. And honestly, if your sanity is bad, just kill a couple of the nightmare monsters and it will go up. Picking seashells, they give me sanity just like flowers. But yeah, over here on this island, I can at least try to harvest my snake skin in peace. I can at least try to cut wood in peace if I want to. And yeah, get some food. Just eat those petals up. Still looking for that one snake skin. These viney bushes. It seems like there are less viney bushes that spawn snakes. Snakes are just generally less prolific in the world. And then prolific. I don't think that's the right word. That means producing a lot of content. I think no, prolific I think is right. But they don't proliferate as easily. They aren't as profuse. Any P word that also has an F in it, you can take your pick. But they don't seem to spawn as often. And when they do spawn, they don't drop as often. They can certainly just not drop anything at all. So whereas before I'd have, 50 snake skin, now it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get them, which is kind of unfortunate because it seemed like Clay wanted to push, quote unquote, the snakeskin flooring by giving us something to do with all our excess snakeskin. And now they've taken all that excess snakeskin away. Not all of it, but it seems like a fair amount of it. Of course, it may only seem like that to me because the monkeys have been stealing all of the snakeskin. That may also be a realistic possibility. Drop that 8% shovel so I can pick some berries. But yeah, really struggling here on day 8 with woodlegs. Honestly, I think if I would have been doing commentary during the gameplay, I may very well have died. Some more gold rocks on this island, that's good to know. But yeah, just doing the commentary at the same time as playing sometimes can be distracting. I don't know if I'm just a bad multitasker or what, but and then also it's yeah, I'm just trying to kill the snake here. I'll still lose my train of thought sometimes when I'm even with the post commentary. But man, that snakeskin is just so elusive. Also, it's fun for me, you know, I kind of miss being able to just sit down and play Don't Starve for hours and hours on end. And if I'm trying to think, okay, I gotta record, you know, a roughly half-hour episode and then edit it and stuff like that, it's just a little bit more, it feels a little bit more enjoyable to be able to just sit down and play and not have to think about what I'm saying and really focus on the game. However, I don't know how much I really like this, so I may go back to the old format. I'm just trying something new. Anyways, so yeah, the sanity drain is real with woodlegs. So we want to get up a renewable source of sanity more or less as fast as possible. It's already day 9. There's I throw back up there for 1 seashell because the sanity's so precious to me. But good renewable sources of sanity. Surf and turf obviously is wonderful for sanity. So if you have fish next to you that you can reliably get whole fish from, then that's great. But I find that too much trouble. The only ways really I know of doing that is to hunt dogfish, or live next to the shark kittens. I believe also give you a full complement or a full food value of fish when you kill them. But those are both kind of not great. So surf and turf is harder. I won't say it's hard to get, but it's more difficult to get than I believe the other ways of restoring your sanity consistently. So one of those would be to camp somewhere near a swamp to reliably get green caps every evening. That will certainly take care of your sanity problems. The other way is to do what I'm planning on doing, and that's rely on banana pops. Monkeys are so easy to get. Hammer down their house, relocate them, get a monkey ball, which used to be easy to get before snakes didn't drop snakeskin every time, or monster meat. And it's also difficult to get when you have an island full of monkeys and you can't just freely harvest your resources. That's really the issue. I'm still looking for that one freaking snakeskin to give me the ability to make a monkey ball. Okay, we got monkeys fighting snakes. I'm sure I can horn in on them somewhere here and get a snakeskin. But as you see, oh, there's a banana and a morsel. Nope, they steal that. Yeah, I completely forgot how annoying monkeys were when you weren't Wilbur. Because it's been a while since I did kind of my Warley playthrough and got those monkeys together kind of right in the beginning. And they are just very annoying when you're trying to go around and harvest stuff. Also, I'm making it much harder on myself. Like I always say, my 2 big weaknesses, things I need to really learn how to do, is to hoard wood early and to manage my inventory. As soon as I make that science machine, I should be putting down like 2 chests. That should be kind of a rule of thumb for me, because I just end up with all this stuff. Like I've got 16 seashells right now. Now, granted, I picked those for the sanity, but also I want to keep them because armored boat and seashell armor. Okay, here we go. We're trying to get that last snake skin. Come on. There we go. He dropped it for me. Now I'm so happy. I could shout. I should really be examining things more often with woodlegs so I can do my pirate voice. But I've got my 4 snake skin now, finally. So we can go. What else do I need? A banana? No, I've got a banana. Oh, I need to, of course, I need to put the monkey ball inside a chest, which means I'm gonna need 3 boards, which means I'm gonna need 12 logs, which means I need to harvest logs, which means I should be somewhere else because monkeys will be stealing all of my logs. My hunger is doing okay, my health is doing okay, sanity is not great, and that's what I was saying. The other good renewable source of sanity that we're gonna be going for is banana pops. So just an ice maker and a few monkey huts around a silly monkey ball will give you all of the. Now here we go. Look at all that. I feed them 1 banana and they just unload their entire inventory. We may do some. I may actually wall in a couple of monkey huts with a grass or twig plantation, and just let them harvest all my grass and twigs, and then, you know, go in there, you know, once every so often and feed them a banana and just let them dump all of the grass and twigs on me. That may save time, but yeah, once I get the monkey farm kind of up and going, I'll have bananas coming out of my ears. Ice is easily renewable with the ice maker, and so banana pops will be our renewable source of sanity. But the problem is getting that up and running. Yep, see, still got inventory woes. Gonna try to go back to base and maybe drop some of this stuff off, although I've got a stupid monkey following me, of course. Eat the meatballs. Alright, well, we can at least make, let's see, what am I looking for? I think I'm looking for the monkey bowl right now. No, I'm trying to make up my boards. There we go. We got 3 boards. We got our chest. And we got our, let's see, ropes. And we got our monkey ball. All right, now let's start to hopefully get these monkeys under control. Where do I want to put them? Probably over in the grassland biome. I want to put them a little further away from my base than I did last time, because monkeys wreck Seal NATO, and I could certainly kite him myself, and I may try to do that. I probably will try to do that on this playthrough just to, you know, I don't know, show it. But look at all, I gave them a banana and they just dump all their goods on me. But monkeys are a very easy way to deal with Seal NATO because he has single target attacks. Oh, it's full moon. I tried to hammer that boar house, but the boars take, I think, 4 days maybe, 3.5 days to respawn, and it hasn't been that long, I guess, since I turned the last one into a werepig and killed him. But anyways, I want my monkeys a little bit far away from my base so that if I decide, oh, I want to kite Seal NATO, or I want to let the monkeys deal with Seal NATO, I don't have to do that in my base. I did that on my Wilbur playthrough. I was like, oh, let the monkeys handle them. But the Seal NATO destroyed my Doi pen while I was trying to get the monkeys to aggro onto him. And don't have enough for a palm leaf hut right now. But, so I want them, like, that's going to be, that area where I just planted that chest and the monkey ball is going to be kind of my fighting area. So that's where I'm going to, and my farm. I mean, you know, that's where I'll make the monkeys fight each other. And that's where I'll bring Seal NATO if I need to. So now the goal is to hammer down all these monkey huts and hopefully get them to or hopefully replant them next to my monkey ball. But I'm gonna give them a banana first. And look, oh, look, it all lined up so nicely. Look at all that monster meat. It's all pretty much spoiled, or well, it's stale right now. But yeah, man, getting, and see again, this is all just a learning process. I spent, I don't know, 6 days or something handicapped because I could not find one snakeskin to make the silly monkey ball. Give the monkeys a banana, I've got 6 snakeskin now. I got 6 in a day versus trying to find one in, you know, how many days. It's because the monkeys have been killing all the snakes, which is great. And I'll have to find a way to exploit that and farm that later. And honestly, I probably, that northern part of this jungle area has a lot of viney bushes. I may try to make a snakeskin monster meat farm there with a couple of walled in monkeys around a couple of snake spawning vine bushes. But the priority right now is to get the monkeys off of my back. So I've got a lot of bananas. I got a full stack of poop. Need to open up some inventory space, so I'll just eat those coconuts up. But I've got enough to certainly start building the monkey huts. So we'll go back up yonder to our alchemy engine and prototype the monkey huts. Start planting them around our silly monkey ball. And hopefully after, I started this episode on like day 3. See, this is what I was saying earlier. I'm cramming, you know, well, it's day 11 right now. I'm not sure. I think I end on day 12 or 13. But cramming almost 10 days worth of stuff into one episode is pretty good for for doing this post commentary, because the video is sped up. Of course, you know, I understand you do lose that kind of spontaneous stream of consciousness gameplay. But I just swear every time I play, when I'm not having to talk, I do so much better. I make so many fewer mistakes. Of course, this episode is not a good indicator of that, but I'm struggling right now just because I don't think I was prepared for Woodleg's sanity drain, how bad it was, and I was not prepared for, I had forgotten, you know, how terrible the monkeys can be when you're trying to harvest resources and they steal them all. Because Wilbur spoiled me. But we got a few monkey huts planted. And let's see, our sanity is still mediocre, but luckily, oh yes, so here we go. We'll work on getting our renewable source of sanity up and running, because these morsels are about to rot. I need some bananas, which may seem weird because I've got 9, but I still want these monkeys that are around here off of my back, and I may have to do this a couple more times. So I fed them the bananas. Oh well, let's just eat these seeds up. Make some room. But I fed those monkeys, and I'm going to want to basically. Oh, I need 5 bamboo for the ice maker. But since I fed those monkeys, they're going to be following me around. What am I trying to make? Just a meatballs. So I really want to get this ice maker made so that I can start making banana pops and deal with my sanity. And see, the ice maker takes electrical doodads, and it takes those 5 bamboo, which is why I went and harvested that bamboo. But I don't. It's crazy just watching yourself play afterwards because you're thinking, man, what am I doing? I could have gone down there. I could have harvested all this stuff in one go. I fed the monkeys. They weren't gonna, steal my stuff. I should have, chopped wood. I should have done all this stuff while I was already down there. But hindsight is 2020. So we'll just chop up some wood. And I'm just realizing that my own inventory is so atrocious. Well, I've realized that all along, but I gotta get enough boards to make a chest for myself. Be able to kind of get my inventory squared away, and then lead a bunch of the monkeys over to the monkey ball. Because even though we hammer down the houses, the monkeys that had already spawned from those houses will remain in that jungle. So, as you can see, I got several of them following me right now. All I'm gonna do is walk on down to the monkey ball and drop them off. There they go. Join part of the herd. And with the remaining monkeys that are in the jungle, I may have to actually go physically take the monkey ball out of the chest and go run around the jungle to gather up all the kind of stray monkeys. But right now we need to make an ice maker to get our banana pops underway, which requires a thermal stone, no problem. And my sanity, not terrible, but not great. Need some cut stone, electrical doodads. Need some stinking space. My inventory, there we go. Ice maker 3000. Put it over here by my alchemy engine now. Put it over here in the kitchen area because it makes filler. And so I have a ice machine, crock pot, and an ice box, which I will of course have to work on making. And 2 ice, 1 twig, and 1 banana. I think I could also do 1 banana, 1 twig, or 1 banana, 2 twigs, and 1 ice. But as you can see, I've only got 4 twigs right now. And finally, he makes himself a chest. Let's see, I want to put it somewhere, maybe, yeah, well, whatever, that's fine. Now we can finally start clearing up a little bit of these inventory issues. We ate our banana pop and we're prototyping stuff, so our sanity is going to be fine for a while, and I should have a relatively endless supply of bananas, but the hounds are coming, so until next time, I'm Rantry, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.